Mental resilience is the ability to absorb a mental shock without losing control of your gameplay. Simply put, if you lack mental resilience, you constantly fall into a downward spiral as soon as something frustrates you. You'll first lose focus, then start making decisions based on your emotions, which leads to even more mistakes. That, in turn, creates more frustrating events and the cycle never ends. You can easily spot players around you who have a low mental resilience, and maybe you're even one of them. They often speak out of loud and say things like "it's over, GG go hand" or "go next," and then go AFK in the fountain until the game ends. A resilient player, on the other hand, keeps playing and thinks differently. They ask questions that focus on elements they can control and look for ways to optimize their chance of coming back into the game. This difference in mindset changes everything. It sounds simple to say and easy to remind people of, and yet I can guarantee that even at a high level, many players behave the same way. Mental resilience is weak for a lot of players. You also notice that there are three elements that frequently sabotage a player's resilience. The first is obsessions with the result. The more obsessed you are with winning rather than improving your own gameplay, the more unbearable mistakes become. The second element is attribution bias, which I talked about in the previous video. If you're always looking to blame others, you completely lose your ability to adapt. And finally, the third element is the mental fatigue. The more you chain games without taking breaks, the more you destroy your emotional stability. So if you don't want to sabotage yourself and your future games, I suggest you focus on your relationship with failure. Failure isn't a sentence, it's information. Then always refocus on your own zone of control, not others. Focus on your positioning, your communication, your vision, and your own timings. If you ever start paying attention to others, it should only be when you're already clear and honest about your own responsibilities and fully aware that you cannot control your teammate behaviors. Once you build the habit of applying this advice, you'll notice that you become much more consistent than before. And a consistent player who knows how to manage themselves is far stronger than a player with raw talent who can control their emotions.